Hello and welcome to EG1011, the statics and dynamics. In these short introductions, I'm going to answer some basic questions about these subjects. The first question is why we need to study EG1011. EG1011 is a prerequisite of many subjects in all engineering disciplines, so it's a barrier to your graduation. And EG1011 to engineering is just like alphabet to writing. So therefore, you definitely will use it later. And if you have to use something later, you should learn it well from the first time. The next question is what we are going to study in EG1011. EG1011 consists of statics and dynamics. In statics, we study the equilibrium of objects. For example, if we have a building, the load of the building must be supported by the reaction from the foundations. And if there is any rotation intent, so we need a moment resistance to prevent the overturning. In dynamics, we study the motions of objects and we understand why some objects with the same mass, with the same frictions, but can roll or slide faster than other objects down a slope. The next question is who going with you in EG1011? So for your information, I am Dr. Peter Toh. I had my bachelor and my master of science in civil engineering at St. Petersburg State Polytechnic University in Russia. I completed my PhD at the University of Queensland, and I also had a graduate certificate of education at JCU. Our tutors are Justin, Tushara, Julian, and Benjamin. Justin and Tushara are PhD candidates. They are going to complete their degree this year. Julian and Benjamin are fourth-year students with excellent performance in their bachelor degree. I have open door policy, so if you need help, please feel free to come to my office and knock my door. I also check the discussion board very frequently. The next question is where to study. So we have lectures in building number 5 and building number 25. Please check your timetable and please don't forget that we have the lecture recess after the week 9 and a holiday in the week 10. You also need to do a 2-hour tutorial. So please check your timetable to see which the tutorial is yours. And if you have not been assigned any tutorial group yet, please feel free to contact me or the head office so you will be given a tutorial group. You also need to do 2 practical. For the practical number 1, you need to check your timetable to see your group. For practical number 2, you can do at your convenient time. Please remember that this table is just proposed and any change will be announced in class by emails and on learn.gcu.edu.au. When you will have assessment, so you will have 3 assessments in August, September, and October. The first quiz will be about the system equilibrium and chassis. The second quiz about the external analysis and diagram. The third quiz about moment of inertia and dynamics. Number of questions is 3 and you will have about 60 minutes to finish it. So therefore, the quiz starts a little bit earlier than the lecture. Your final exam will be in the exam sections and the venue will be confirmed when the timetable is online. You have about 3 hours to complete 6 questions. No theoretical question, only problems. You are allowed to have pens, pencil, eraser, ruler, compass, and calculator. Your equation sheet will be provided. So how it will be assessed? The tutorial will have about 10% of the total weight. And for each tutorial, you have about 1%, where 0.5% for attendance, and 0.5% for solutions. You need to show at least 70% of the question you are given. Each practical will take about 5%, and the practical 1 will due 1 week after the lab, while the practical 2 will be due at 5 p.m. 26 October. To pass this subject, you need to satisfy two criteria. The first one is that you must have the total performance larger than 50%, and the second one is the invigilated part must be larger than 40%. That means 32% of total performance. And please remember that the practical reports are in video. Thank you very much for your attention and hope you will enjoy this semester.